This is just a quick demonstration to emphasize the difference between mass and weight. This is one of the first really big misconceptions for us to come across, though, because we often lump the concepts together. Is this a mass or is this a hanging weight? What's up? So the challenge here in this situation is that I'm going to pull on the bottom string and I would like to break the top string. But then in the second example, I'd like to pull on the bottom string and break the bottom string. Now, in one situation, we're going to be using weight, the weight of this object to help me out. And in the other situation, I'm going to use the inertia to help out. Let's give it a go. So I'm just going to get a good grip on this string by just wrapping my finger around it a couple of times. Okay. Good. Now, when I start to pull down on it, the tension in this string will grow, but the tension in this one will be a sum of both the tension I'm pulling with and the weight. So I'm just going to start pulling slowly. Right. So the bottom string is still attached, but it's the top one that broke. And that's because it reached its breaking point first. The breaking point is some tension in the string that's going to exceed the strength of the string. But every time I pull slowly, the tension in the upper string is guaranteed to be more than the one lower because it also has to hold up the force of gravity pulling down on it. Now for inertia. Inertia is a resistance to change in motion, and there are three different ways that something can change its motion: speeding up, slowing down, or changing direction. Now, this doesn't really have a direction. I guess what I'm going to try and do is speed it up. And I'm going to wrap my finger around it a few times to get a really good grip on it. But what the action is going to be is that I'm going to pull down really quickly, sharply. And so the tension up here is going to have a tendency to hold this in place, but also its inertia is going to keep it from moving. Right, so that's the idea. A really quick snap. This is kind of like pulling the tablecloth out from underneath the table setting. All right, well, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Right. So once again, the inertia is what resisted the change in motion. So I used inertia to break the bottom string. But over here, I used weight to help me break the top string.